An area soldier was home tonight after traveling the final leg of his journey, 6 decades in the making. WSCE Newswatch reporter Jennifer Taylor was in Cleveland when the plane carrying the remains of Richard Sargent touched down. She joins us now live in the newsroom tonight with more on the Pennsylvania homecoming.
We told you back in April when DNA evidence revealed the remains found in the wreckage of a World War II bomber were those of a Lake City soldier. Today, Army Tech Sergeant Richard Ranson Sargent came home.
I think nobody's going to forget this one if they were out on the street today watching us come in.
We need to know our heritage and what people have done for our country.
Rich was a great guy. Remember, I think he deserved all this. He wouldn't think so, but I do.
A fitting tribute to a fallen soldier, 63 years in the making.
Overjoyed. I am overjoyed. It brings closure to this. We finally got the last member of our family that was gone in World War II home.
Army Tech Sergeant Richard Ranson Sargent was lost in New Guinea when his plane went down April 16, 1944. 6 decades later, after DNA made a positive identification, it was time for the Lake City native to go home.
It's overwhelming. I certainly thank everybody that was involved in this.
From Cleveland, the processional carrying the remains of Sargent grew as the caravan traveled down Interstate 90.
We need to see more of this, not, them coming home like that, but just the show of patriotism.
Dozens of motorcycles multiplied into hundreds as Ohioans and Pennsylvanians paid their final respects.
And have Richard home, finally, after all these years. It's just an amazing story.
For the Sargent family, this is about more than just closure, but remembering all lost soldiers who never got the chance to come home.
I don't need any closure because I know he's in heaven.
Brings a chapter to an end, and it's good to know that where everybody's at. That's the thing with a missing in action. You don't know what happened to them or where they're at. Now we know.
The final chapter to a memorable story as a member of the greatest generation finally comes home.
Funeral services are this Saturday at Daniel Eater Funeral Home in Girard. In the newsroom, Jennifer Taylor, WSCE Newswatch.